All right, I don't know if anybody's... Okay, nobody is here yet, so I just tweeted this out to the universe. Oh, what is... What? Oh my gosh. Okay, there's bubble. Oh my gosh, there's like all these cool filters. Okay, everyone's just gonna come in here and be like, what are you doing? Ooh, that's like old. Oh, someone's here. Hello, whoever you are. I'm just playing with filters until more people get here, so I apologize if this is your first time and you're just dealing with my shenanigans. Okay, I'm just gonna put some bubbles up. Yeah, so, yeah, hi, whoever is here. I can't see quite yet who is here. I'm just getting the, oh, there's 3 people here. Oh, hi, David. Yeah, I got bored waiting for people and started playing with the filters, and I'm having a grand old time with it. See, I really like the bubble one, and I also really like, ooh, documentary is moody. Hi, James. Yeah, I'm just, oh, this one. I really like this one. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, what? Oh my goodness, 4 people are here already. Hi, guys. Yeah, we're just gonna wait a little bit for people to get here before we start. And I'm actually just pulling up the live stream on my computer because I'm streaming from my phone, and it's just good. On my computer, oh, forgot to mute my computer. Okay. Perfect. So now I can see the comments and see who is here. So yay! Okay. Hi everybody. Oh, looks like 5 people are here. Awesome. Okay, and yes, I'm wearing the top hat because this is going to be used for writing purposes later today. So yeah, I'm just being really goofy, but yeah, so we are now on the 2nd week of NaNoWriMo, and how's everybody doing? How is Nano going for everybody? Are you having fun? Are you going crazy yet? Let's start chatting about how our first week of Nano went and how so far this week is going. And mint tea, mint julep, is the drink of choice for today's stream. I'm sorry I didn't have any more butter beer to, you know, get really sugared up on, so I apologize for that. But yeah, so how is Nano going for everybody? I wrote 2,000 words today. It blew my mind. I'm really behind, and I'm still behind, but I went to the coffee shop and I told myself I am not leaving until I write 2,000 words. And there's about 80 times where I tried to like get up and leave the coffee shop and like, this just isn't gonna happen. And then I wrote 2,000 words somehow. Like I just kept like taking little chunks off, more and more little chunks. So yeah, I'm going to go back to the normal filter and stop this shenanigans. So sorry guys. And James says, I haven't updated yet today, but I am almost at 16,000 total words. Oh my gosh, James, that's awesome. That is so great. You've got a nice cushion built up, which is good. Nano, you always want to build a cushion if you can. That was my goal when I started Nano, was to like write 10,000 words in one day or something, but life happens, birthdays happen, Halloween parties happen, and you just move on from it. David says, I am at around 15K words now, but I only wrote about 500 words. Oh, okay, so today you've only written 500 words? That's okay, you still are ahead of the writing goal, which is awesome. Yeah, let's take a look at what I am at. I'm still behind. I'm at 9,400 words on the nose. So, so I still have some writing to do, which means we're going to be doing more sprints tonight. And I hope everybody's okay with that. Yeah, so how is everybody else doing? It looks like, oh, we're up to 8 people? Sweet. Okay, hi everybody. If this is your first time here, my name is Alex. You can call me Al for short. We are just here talking about NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing Month, and we're all trying to write 50,000 words in a month and hoping that we don't lose our minds in the process. And so far, I'd say I'm like 85% sane, so we're doing pretty good. And oh, while we're waiting for a few more people to pop up, I will explain the use of the top hat for this evening. I have prepared some prompts on Post-it notes, and we are going to, every time we do a sprint, I am going to pull out a prompt from the top hat, and we are going to dare ourselves to try to include it and hope for the best, and worst comes to worst, it'll make things hilarious. And oh, hi Ariel. Let's see, I am doing terrible at 4,408 words, but I'm still trying. Good, yes, good, you're still trying. That is still 4,000 more words than you had at the start of NaNoWriMo, and I really just want to encourage all of you guys, even if you're behind, it's okay. We're gonna be okay, everything is going to be fine, and hopefully this will help you guys get a little bit more caught up, but don't feel like this, like, yes, it is the goal of NaNoWriMo to get 50,000 words, but it is also about having self-improvement and trying to make writing more of a habit. So if you aren't at the goal, don't beat yourself up about it, okay? Like, this is a safe place for all of us to come, no matter what our word count is, and just be a-okay. So 4,000 words is awesome, and round of applause. Round of applause for all of you guys. And David says, is there the danger level for saneness? Probably. Like if I dip below, let's say if I dip below 30% sane, then we need to worry about me. How's that sound? So somebody want to make like a little meter graphic, and we can measure it like from sane to insane, and I don't know, we can put images on the corners to represent sanity. Let's see. The prompt draw is great. Good, yes, yeah, I'm really excited to do that. I think it will help shake things up a little bit, especially if you're feeling stuck with your story. And I made like 10 of them, but if we need more, I can always make more. Let's see. Oh, hi Alex. Okay, had to pop in. Great to support a friend. Thanks for popping in. I really appreciate it. And I apologize for all of my insanity and madness. Again, only like, what did I say? It was 80% sane, which means I'm only 20% insane. Oh my gosh. Guys, remind me never to do math while we're doing this. Last week I messed up times, and this week I'm messing up percents. There's a reason why I'm a writer and not a math person thingamajiggy. So, all right, yeah, well, it looks like we've got about 6 people here, which is good. The stream froze for me. Hang on. Can you guys see? Can you guys see me okay? Is everything cool and working okay with the stream? Okay, I just reloaded it. If you run into any issues with the stream, just refresh your page. But if you run into any issues with like you can't hear me or you can't see me or something is out of whack, please like spam in the comments and let me know. Yes, I can. Yep. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. So why don't we at 7:10, it's 7:07 right now my time, so in 3 minutes, why don't we do our first sprint, and let's just do a quick 5-minute sprint to start, and that way if people are gonna trickle in, they can. And let me just get the timer pulled up here. So we're gonna just do a 5-minute sprint in about 2 minutes. Oh God, more math. Let's hope for the best with that one. Okay, so 2 more minutes. What should we talk about for 2 more minutes before we start the sprint? So get your beverages prepped, get your screens prepped, get your fingers stretched, like do some stretching exercises, and should be good. Oh, crack your neck, crack your back, crack your everything. Cool, yeah. So I'm just looking at my handy dandy planner. For the sake of babbling, I've started bullet journaling and I absolutely love it, but there will be more time to talk about that at a different time. All right, so we still got about a minute left, and there is a fly in here. I'm sorry, I am so, my brain is everywhere today, but hi, if you are new here, we are going to be doing some sprints for NaNoWriMo, and it's going to be awesome. Oh, David says, did anyone get new inspiration for the novels, maybe for future drafts? Oh, for their novels. Okay, so did anyone get new inspiration for their novels, maybe for future drafts? Yes, I know. I would definitely raise my hand here. I realized that there are going to be flashbacks that I want to add to the novel that I am writing for Nano. But right now, I just kind of am pantsing those flashbacks and like trying to figure out some rough ideas, and I will go back and flesh those ideas out much more in draft 2, because I could stop and outline them in detail and then sprinkle them in the story, but that's going to take a lot longer than I have time to do because it's Nano and you got to just write as fast as humanly possible. So I'm really excited about those flashbacks, and I really think they give the story another layer to it. So yeah, so got that inspiration, which was fun. That just kind of came to me. James says, yes, I actually found out a mystery aspect that I didn't expect to find that makes my story awesome. Sweet. Oh, I love an added mystery. Oh no, okay, sorry guys. I just realized that it is 7:10, so we are going to sprint now for 5 minutes, and I've got the clock started, and let's get these loaded in here. So our first prompt is going to be snakes. Include snakes in some way, shape, or form. I believe in you. All right, timer is set and ready, set, and go. Sorry guys, there's a bug. Okay, we got about a minute left. If you're just joining us, we're doing a quick sprint to start out the chat today. right, guys, that is time. So let's report our word counts. How did you guys do? Let's see here. I wrote 177 words, which is not bad for a warm-up. I'll take it. I'll take it for a 5-minute warm-up. So how did you guys do? Let's take a look. Report those word counts. Everybody sound off. And while you guys are getting that totaled up, I'm gonna drink more tea because, of course. All right, looks like Ariel got 154, awesome. Okay, and James, 65, awesome. David, 138. I was a bit slow for the first half minute. That's okay. That's why we do this warm-up. It's so that we can all just kind of get those fingers moving and get a grooving. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to make funny jokes because that never works. But good. Okay, good. Anybody else got some word counts that they want to report? Looks like, oh, I almost knocked the top hat over. Oh boy, it's been a long day. Did I not mention that I wrote 2,000 words today? My brain's kind of like kaput, but that's okay. James, I actually wrote a little more than that, but ended up deleting words. No, you're not supposed to delete them. You get in trouble when you do that. I'm just kidding, obviously, but that's okay. Steven, hi! Okay, please don't stop with the jokes. Okay. Okay, as long as one person thinks I'm like semi kind of funny, then I won't stop with the jokes. Hi, Steven, I hope you're doing well. Oh, yay. Oh, we've got a nice little party started. Oh, I'm so excited. Good. Okay, so yeah, just in case anybody new has joined us, again, we are just chatting about National Novel Writing Month and doing some fun sprints and just some chit chat to kind of take away some of the nerves of NaNoWriMo. We're all attempting to write 50,000 words, which is pretty stressful. And I'm really happy with how Nano has been going, even though I'm behind on my word count. And I'm sure that sounds really odd. This is like the most behind I've been at the start of Nano. Last year, I got behind at the end of Nano. The start of the month was really strong for me both years. And then last year, I just got really busy at the end of the month. But this time I'm really busy at the beginning of the month. I had family in town, I had a Halloween party, I had my birthday, and just a general lack of energy, like after work and all of that. But it hit me pretty hard yesterday that I have to eventually get my butt into gear or I'm going to just continue to fall behind. And you might have to do some really hardcore writing days and really just kick it into gear some days. So try to look at your calendar and look ahead and see, okay, I know for sure Saturday for 4 hours I have a block of time and I am going to write during that time, or like whatever fits your schedule. Like you have this day off of work or you have that day off of work. Try to look ahead and start planning now because we've got Thanksgiving coming up. I know a lot of people do stuff for Black Friday. I have a wedding coming up at the end of the month. I have a birthday party coming up at the end of the month. So look ahead in your schedule and start planning now because the end of the month is where you have the least amount of energy usually with Nano, and it is also where a lot of stuff is going on, especially if you're in the United States and celebrate Thanksgiving. So just deep cleansing breaths. It's just deep cleansing breaths. We're all gonna be okay and it's all gonna be great. And it's going to be a wonderful time. And, oh, Steven says I'm really funny. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate that. Because I'm sometimes feel like a babbly mess, and it's all great. David, congrats on hitting 300 subs. Yes, I just noticed that this morning. And I usually get, like, notifications to my email when people subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I was like at 298 or 299 the other day because I posted on Twitter who wants to be my 300 follower, and then I just checked and I had 300 subs on YouTube, which I'm so excited about. We have to find some really fun way to celebrate that because I started this YouTube channel actually quite a while ago, but I just never knew what to do with it, and then all of a sudden it hit me like, why am I not making videos about writing? That's like my favorite thing in the world to do. So that's when I started making YouTube videos again, which is awesome. And also my dog is under my chair. Hi, Willie. Yeah, are you here to say hello to your public? But anyway, I'm just over the moon about hitting 300 subs. Like, it's never about the numbers to me, really. It's more just about reaching as many writers as I can and encouraging them. But it does feel, you know, pretty gratifying and pretty rewarding when you do hit that number, because you can actually, you know, see quantifiable, like, you can see the numbers of, like, oh, okay, this isn't just all me talking to nothingness. Like, there's actually people here. And I want to thank all of you guys for subscribing to me, and all of you guys for following me on Twitter and on Facebook and all the other social media places where I do strange and weird things, and all the places where I babble about writing. It just means the world to me that 300 people would actually take the time to go, yeah, I'd watch your videos again. Click. Like it really means so much to me. Steven says, congratulations, I'm glad that 299 others and we realize how great you are. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I can't believe that many people, like, I mean, like, there are people with millions of subscribers, and that's a huge deal, but to me, it's like 300 people. That's like more people than I probably know in real life. Like, it's just mind-blowing. I don't think I know 300 people in well, I mean, if you can count cousins and uncles, but anyway, like, it's just, I can't believe that many people would follow me. It's just amazing. James, is it that your pupper we want to keep hearing in the is it your pupper we keep hearing in the background? Do you hear jingling like that? It's his collar when he jumps off of the couch, and he's been walking around. I gave him a bone, so he's been like kind of scooting it around on the floor and chewing it, and now he's trying to find a new place to settle. The couch is over here, and it's like when he has a bone, sometimes he gets very like, I have to take this and I have to hide with it. So I think he's trying to find the ideal spot, but he also wants to be close to me. So yeah, if you hear jingling in the background, that's my dog, not my reindeer. Although sometimes I think he is a reindeer because he's all legs. And there he goes up the stairs. By the end of the stream, maybe he'll be a little more mellowed out and I can show him to you guys. Yeah, show him to you guys because, you know, dogs are cute. Everybody likes dogs, right? Right? Don't tell me if you don't like dogs. I don't want to know. Okay, so it is 7:23, so I say we do another sprint at 7:25, and this time let's go for 10 minutes. So from 7:25 to 7:35, I can math. So from 7:25 to 7:35, we'll do a 10-minute sprint. Does that sound good, guys? Good. Oh, more comments. James, I love dogs. Stephen, Willie is a great part of your videos. David, yes, my family has had 3 dogs. Oh, 3 dogs. Okay, yes, I love hearing about people's dogs. Willie is actually the first dog I've ever owned in my life. My husband has had dogs before, but we didn't have dogs growing up because my sister has allergies and she has really severe asthma, and being around dogs is just not good for her. Plus, I was actually afraid of dogs for the longest time. Like, I was absolutely afraid of dogs, and then I met my husband, and then I met his dogs, and his one family dog that has since passed, he was like my buddy. He was like my best bud. Like, he taught me how to love dogs. His name was Kane. He was a Sheltie. He was awesome. So you can thank him for why we own Willie now, because I absolutely love dogs, and I don't know how I survived my whole life without them. Let's see, Eric. Okay, so sounds good. Yes, everyone's good on doing another sprint in a minute. Ariel says, side note, never realized that the Nano website has a word sprint option. I think that's new this year, because I didn't notice that either. I think that's new this year. So yeah, if you go to your NaNoWriMo page and you click on My NaNoWriMo, there is actually My Word Sprints, and you can like arrange sprints. I was going to play with it possibly for... I'm babbling too much, and now it's 7:25. Okay, why don't we start at 7:26 just to give me a minute to give you guys a thing and not be rushing. So at least I'm comfortable talking in front of the camera, right? So, okay, so we are going to actually go from 7:26 to 7:36. Sound good? So let's get our prompt pulled out of the magical top hat. I think I grabbed, oh, this is like 3 of them. Okay, here we go. So our sprint is going to be add a cat and it's evil. So add a cat, I think this is backwards for you guys, but add a cat and it is evil. So this is your prompt for including in the sprint. So we are going to start at 7:26 instead of 7:25, and we are going to go for 10 minutes. Sound good? So let's get the timer up and go! we got about a minute left, so finish up. And there's time. All right, guys, so that is the end of that sprint. So let us take a look at our word counts. Let's sound off, and I'll go first. So in that 10-minute sprint, I wrote 383 words, and I actually added something a little unexpected, so I'm really pleased with that. And hi, if anybody is new, my name is Alex, and we are just doing some sprints for NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing Month, and thank you so much for joining. So we just finished up that sprint, and again, 383 words from me, so how did the rest of you do? Let's take a look. Liz, hi! Oh, Bill Cipher fell on your head. I'm so sorry to hear that. Send Bill my regards. He was wonderful for Halloween. I absolutely loved him. Looks like James did 151. Awesome. Ariel, or Best Mermaid, did 355. Sweet. And David did 258. Oh my gosh, guys, that is so many words. Oh, I'm so excited. And think about it, this is so many words than what you started with before this stream. So every little bit counts. Stephen did 173 words for me. Not bad for a perpetual pantser. Ooh, you're a pantser. Yeah, that isn't too bad, because I know pantsing tends to take a lot more thought, so I totally get it that it might be a little bit slower going with that. Willie, it's okay. Okay, so Willie is looking at me with one of his stuffed animals, and he's whining. So I apologize if he's whining during this. He has really been like hardcore in play mode the last couple of days. So if he starts whining, I'm sorry. But hi, sweetie. It's okay. You want to tell the people hi? Come here. Actually, okay, let's take a puppy appreciation moment, because it's good for all of us. So in case you haven't met him before, this is Willie, and he is my pup. And I think he just burped. Say hi to the people. Say hi. He hates when I pick him up like this, so he's probably just not digging this too much, but how are you doing? Do you want to be my co-host? Maybe? Or do you want to stare into my soul? Let's see here. So, George. Oh, hi, George. Great job, everyone cheering for you. James, poor Willie. Yeah, I know it's hard being a dog. Stephen, puppy appreciation time. Yay. Yeah, he's a cutie. I think I'll keep him. Yeah, he's going to be 5 this year already. And everyone thinks he's a puppy because he looks like a mini golden retriever, but we think he's part whip. And hi, what are you looking at over there? I think he sees the fly that's been buzzing around. So why don't you go look at it? There you go. George, he's probably like put me down. He's always like put me down. He does not like when people try to pick him up. And because he's little and petite, people are always thinking it's okay to try to pick him up. And he presents me with a toy again. So I'm going to throw it for him. He's got his little hedgehog. It's seen better days, but go get it. I apologize if he starts squeaking it. We're going to hope for the best with that. Okay, well, it looks like you guys got some good word counts, and looks like we have some more people that joined us, which is awesome. It's dead. Yeah, it is a little bit dead. His poor hedgehog. Yeah, and it's okay, sweetie. It's okay. I think he finished up his bone earlier than I expected. Rip. Yes, David, definitely rip. A lot of his toys, he's very gentle with his toys, surprisingly, which is a good thing because I'm not spending $1 million on dog toys, but oh, sweetie, it's okay. But, yeah, every so often it gets a rip because he likes tugging on toys. So, let's see. George, let's have a moment of silence. Yeah, for the poor little dead hedgehog. We can definitely have a moment of silence. Well, we could start another sprint. But, actually, okay, let's start another sprint at 7:45. So, we got about 4 more minutes. So if anybody has anything you want to talk about or anything you need to vent, like how are people doing? Like, is everyone feeling okay about Nano? I know this is kind of around the time where sometimes people start losing their energy a little bit, or you start feeling a little more down on yourselves because you're not riding that NaNoWriMo start high. Let's see, Steven, a certain patron may have to get Willie something. Oh, yes, okay, so Steven says, a certain patron may have to get Willie something. Oh my gosh. Willie has a lot of toys. He actually has his own toy box, but he would love toys. But yeah, no, Willie will never say no to toys, although he definitely has enough, so don't feel like Willie doesn't have enough toys. It's just, he really likes that hedgehog, even though it's kind of dead. Hey, it's okay, buddy. He's literally under the table with his hedgehog whining. George says, I'm not doing Nano, but I'm feeling a little down because I made a commitment to write every day, but I failed. Okay, well, it's good that you made a commitment. Willie found the squeaker. Oh, no. No. We gotta take a break from this because you can't squeak this in front of everybody. So one thing I would say is it's good that you made a goal, but writing every day isn't always realistic for everyone, and you can't get too down on yourself about that, because I made that goal for myself a couple months ago where it's like, I have to write every day. But then there were days where I was busy, or days where I come home from work exhausted and just have no energy left, and I really started getting so stressed out about it to the point that I just didn't want to write at all, because I was feeling so guilty about not writing that the idea of writing was making me stressed out. And it was just this vicious cycle. And I totally understand where you're coming from with this, but maybe you need to cut that goal down a little bit. Like maybe you need to make your goal that you need to write 4 out of the 7 days out of the week, or 5 days out of the week. That way you have some float days and you have some days where you can have things, you know, obligations take over your time, or you can miss days and kind of treat it like work, like have your work days and then have your days off. Also setting time goals, like I'm going to write for at least 30 minutes every day, or 30 minutes on those set days. That also makes it a little bit more easy, because then you know, okay, I don't, like, you're not psyching yourself out and going, oh my god, I have to write for like 5 hours. Like, that is another thing that also kind of triggers my anxiety, is if I don't have a time frame when I sit down to write, and then I'll be like, uh-oh, I'm not writing long enough, and then again I feel guilty, and then problems ensue. So maybe that would help a little bit with not having as much guilt and not feeling like you're failing, because you're not failing. As long as you're writing, you're not failing. So try not to be too hard on yourself. David says, I'm trying to keep myself excited for future scenes where the action really starts. Oh, okay, yeah, it can sometimes be hard to pump yourself up, but maybe make a playlist of songs that help induce your energy, so that way when it comes time to write those scenes, you are just ready to go. Elizabeth says, if you can't create, consume. Agreed. Definitely agree with that. And, oh, we've got about a minute left before the next sprint, so I am going to get another prompt ready. I forgot to ask, did you guys include snakes and evil cats in your last thing? I had an idea for an evil cat, but I didn't get far enough to include it. But I did get the snake in there. So let's take a look at what our next prompt is going to be. And it is avalanche. Take that wherever you want it to. It can be a literal avalanche. It could be an avalanche of ideas, an avalanche of trouble. But let's take that and run, and let's do another 10-minute sprint, and then we'll take the last 5 minutes to chit chat and see how we're all doing. So, because I want to try to end around 8 o'clock again today. So let's get this started and go till 55. Sound good? Let's go. Oh, and while we're writing, let's do some bubbles while we write. Does that sound okay? Or look okay? Yeah. We'll leave the bubbles up until the timer goes off. And if you are just joining us, we are doing some sprints for NaNoWriMo, and we are going until 7:55. So if you want to join in, just hop right in. And we also have a prompt that we're doing, which is to include avalanche in some way, shape, or form. So if you want to take the prompt, if you want to do the sprint, just join right in. Also, I'm not sure if you can hear the train, but I live in a town that's like right next to the railroad tracks. I normally don't hear trains because I literally grew up like right next to the railroad tracks. So I usually just don't register when a train is like sounding off. But if you hear the train, sorry about that. It's nice ambiance. Oh, perfect. Okay, time is up. So I will go back to normal, unless we want to do another fun one like, well, that's not very fun. Documentary, no, that's not very fun. I'm gonna play with these while you guys total up your words. Ooh, 8mm, yes. Yes, I love this one. Okay, so you guys total up your words and let me know what you got. I wrote 389 words, which is, yay, very exciting. I need every word I can get, so I'm glad that I was writing dialogue, and dialogue comes extremely naturally to me, so Sometimes I feel like I'm cheating when I'm writing dialogue because I can write really, really fast compared to when it's description. That takes me much longer. So 389 for me. Let's take a look at how you guys are doing. And also, did you use the prompt? Did you use the word avalanche? Because I found a way to make it work. It was very much more like a metaphorical sense of the word avalanche, but it was still, I still used it. So oh, Steven, okay, so my cat was an evil witch who got stuck in the form of a black cat, and she is limited in the magic she can do, since she lacks fingers. Oh, I love that. Yeah, that paws probably do limit the kind of magic that you can do. That's really clever. James got 145. Awesome. Elizabeth got 354. Yay! Oh, awesome. Oh, I'm so excited. Best Mermaid got 346, and David got 237. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's so many words. Like, if you put it all together, we're like practically at the daily word count. Not quite, but you get what I mean. We should all be really proud of what we got. And God, that bug, this evil bug, keeps trying to attack my tea, and I'm really not a fan. Good. So did anybody use the prompt? Did anybody find a way to use the word avalanche? Best Mermaid says, yes, I made items pour out of a character's hand like an avalanche. Ooh, I love the imagery of that. That's pretty. Yeah, I was talking about a spell, and they were saying that it was going to like come down like an avalanche. So it was going to be like fire and fury kind of thing. Stephen missed the sprint. A printer at work needed my attention. Ugh. Oh no. That's okay though. You're here. That's what's important, that you were able to join us. So James, my current nano count is at 15,955. That is awesome. That is so awesome. David, I had a small idea for it, but it didn't work. That's okay. That's okay. These are just to give you jumping off points and help you get that word count going. So that is a-okay. So we've got a couple minutes left before we're going to end stream for today, and I'm just going to go back to being normal. Oh, let's see how get off my screen. Sorry guys, my thing is not cooperating with me. Okay, so there we go. All right, so everybody, before we go, I'd love to hear what your final word count is looking like and how you're doing. So I'm gonna just update my Nano account. So I am now at 10,349 words. So I'm still a little bit behind, but I'm doing much better than I was at the start of the day. So we will take that, right? Right? You guys should be so proud of yourself. Even if you're behind, you've written so many more words than you did at the start of the month, and that is something to be celebrated. So let's see here. Best Mermaid, my current count is at 5,263 words now, making progress. Good! You were at like 4,000 when we started, so see? Look at all those words you added. That is so exciting. Steven, great job, good job, everyone. I agree. Good job, everyone. James, being normal is so overrated. It is overrated. What's the point in being normal when you can be strange and wear a top hat on the internet? I'm not speaking from experience. Steven, totally agree, James. David says, I put mine in. It is 15,647 words. Well on track. Awesome. Oh, you guys are doing so well. Elizabeth says 6,527 words. Still not where I want to be. That's okay. We're making progress, and that is what is important. And if you guys want to keep sprinting, I'm probably going to go on Twitter. So maybe I'll start some sprints on there if you want to just like keep an eye on my Twitter account. Otherwise, there's always the NaNoWriMo Twitter account where they do live sprints. If you guys ever get really stuck, or if you have any questions, just feel free to tweet me or message me or email me. Contact me however you feel necessary. I usually check everything every day. So I hope you guys are doing okay, and I hope you guys are having a great Nano, and I really, really enjoyed doing this. And yeah, it's not the biggest crowd in the world, like, but it is so great that we can all come together and talk about writing and get our word counts up and do some sprints and have a grand old time. So if you guys have any suggestions for other things you would like me to do during these live streams, feel free to let me know. Either I think these comments go away and like start fresh when it like uploads the actual video as like a video and not just a live stream. So maybe tweet me if you have any suggestions, just because these are probably going to be lost into the internet strangeness. But if you guys have any suggestions for things you want to do, or if you guys need any encouragement, just feel free to contact me. And again, I'm on Twitter at PatchworkNerd. I think all of you guys know that. And let's see, is there any more comments before we go? Steven, I had a lot of fun joining in. Yes, I had so much fun too, and I'm so glad that all of you guys could join me. And thank you so much for being a part of my NaNoWriMo, and I'm so excited to be a part of your NaNoWriMo, and I hope you guys are doing great. And don't be discouraged, and don't be hard on yourself if you're behind, and if you're ahead, maintain that lead, because you are going to need those words later, because the end of the month is where we have to make that really hard final push. And David says, yay! What about we talk about our favorite scenes so far next week? Oh, that is a great idea. Yeah, Best Mermaid says that's a great idea, David. I totally agree. What if we talk about our favorite scenes? So if you guys want to brainstorm what your favorite scenes are that you've written so far, we'll talk about that next week, and I'll make a note of that. If you guys have any other suggestions, just let me know. Otherwise, I will see you next time. And remember, as normal, as I always say, keep writing, keep laughing, and keep encouraging each other. Oh, I saw one more comment pop up. Steven, please hug Willie for us. He ran upstairs, so I will give him a hug right after this, I promise. I think he went to bed. He puts himself to bed, so I think he literally put himself to bed right now because he loves naps more than anything else in this world. So yes, you guys have a great Nano, and let me know if you need anything. Otherwise, be nice to yourself and keep encouraging each other, and we are going to have a grand old time, and I will see you guys next week, same time, same place. Toodles!